Yo, what's up? Welcome back, everybody. It's time for Week's 8 QB Watch Party. We got 4 matchups for you. We're going to be going to the ACC, the Big 12, and the Big 10 this week. So let's jump this thing off real quick. Let's start things off with a matchup in the ACC with Haynes King and Darian Mensah. Let's start things off with Darian Mensah. This is his second feature on QB Watch Party. Just like before, he's still playing at an elite level. Mensah has 1,838 yards, 15 touchdowns to 2 interceptions with a QBR of 78.9, good enough for top 20 in the nation. His last 2 games, he's had a completion percentage over 70% with 4 touchdowns. He has Duke sitting at the 4-2 record with 3-0 in conference play. He will be going against the Georgia Tech defense that ranks 29th against the pass, allowing just 184.8 yards per game. Georgia Tech's total defense ranking is 55th, allowing 364.8 yards a game. If the Georgia Tech rush defense, if they can't slow things down, this defense is allowing 5.8 yards per carry, and it's lackluster in tackling as of late. This could be a big game for Darian Mensah through that way. If Georgia Tech tries to improve the run defense by loading the box, expect Mensah to take some deep shots down the field early and often to improve on his 6th in the nation passing yardage rank. Now for the QB on the other side of the field, Heisman contender Haynes King. Haynes King's a tough guy to evaluate. His passing won't wow you, but he gets the job done. His legs are not just an added bonus. You could say they're his primary weapon. Haynes King has 971 passing yards with 4 touchdowns to 440 rush yards and 9 rushing touchdowns. Haynes King is always a threat to get things done with his legs and his arms. Haynes King will literally will his team to victory week in and week out. Georgia Tech is 6-0 with 3-0 record in conference play, in the top of a shared lead of the ACC. The defense Haynes King will be facing this week will be the Duke Blue Devils, who rank 79th in total defense, allowing 375.8 yards per game. The pass defensive rank is 115. That's out of 134 teams. Duke is giving up 252.7 yards per game in the air. This has to set up to be a big game for James King, probably one of his best games of the season. So just something to look for there. Can't wait to see how this matchup plays out. Moving over to the Big 12, we got an old-fashioned shootout on our hands between Baylor and TCU, with quarterbacks Sawyer Robertson of Baylor and Josh Hoover of TCU. First up, Sawyer Robertson. He's a senior from Lubbock, Texas. He's also a Mississippi State transfer. He has 2,058 passing yards, which is tops in the nation, with 19 touchdowns to 4 interceptions with a QBR of 77.6, good enough for 24th in the nation. Robinson has had a strong season so far. He's on pace to throw for over 4,000 yards and 40 touchdowns. That's a rare feat in college. Last year he had 3,000 passing yards with 28 touchdowns, so he's going to crush that this year. The defense Sawyer will be seeing this week, TCU ranks 99th in the nation in pass defense, allowing 240.7 yards per game. The TCU Horned Frogs also ranked near the bottom on third down defense, ranked 112th out of 134 teams. They also ranked 75th in total defense, expecting another big day for Sawyer Robinson in this one. Now to his counterpart on the other side of the field, TCU quarterback Josh Hoover. Hoover is also having a strong season in his own right. The junior has 1,893 yards, 18 touchdowns, coming off a year ago throwing for nearly 4,000 yards with 3,949 yards and 27 touchdowns. The defense Hoover will be seeing is the Baylor Bears, who rank 78th against the pass, allowing 226 yards per game. They also rank 109th total defense, allowing 403 yards per game. That's a matchup for success for Josh Hoover. I expect him to have a big day. It's going to come down to who has the ball last in this game. I'm expecting a lot of points scored, probably going to go over 80 combined. close to 1,000 yards in total offense. These is two explosive offenses. I can't wait to watch it. For our next matchup, let's also stay in the Big 12. It's going to be a matchup between two newcomers to our QB watch party, Devin Dampier of Utah and Bear Birchmeyer of BYU. Let's start with Bear. He is the home team QB for the Cougars. Bear is a true freshman who has 1,270 passing yards to 8 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. He also has 263 rushing yards with 5 rushing touchdowns. He has a QBR of 73.8. Those are the numbers. Bear has been excellent all season, passing and rushing the ball. His completion percentage has been in the 70s for most of his games this season, all except for one. But this last game against Arizona, Bear went for 12 for 29 passing for 172 yards, 1 touchdown to 2 interceptions. By far his worst game of the season. Now Bear will be facing the Utah Utes defense is ranked 20th in total defense, allowing 295.8 yards per game, and 11th in pass defense, allowing 153.7 yards per game. Just to add a bonus, they also rank 33rd on third down, so this could spell for another long night for Bear. So let's see how he holds up to the pressure against the Utah Utes defense. Look for him to trying to find John Daly Harvey on the pass rush. Now to Utah starting quarterback Devin Dampier. Devon Dampier. Devon has had a stellar season so far for Utah. He is 5 for 1. Has Utah Utes rated in the top 25. Dampier has 1,131 yards, 11 touchdowns to 3 interceptions, with a QBR of 83.2. That's good enough for 13th in the nation. He also has 291 rushing yards with 4 rushing touchdowns. Devon has 3 has 3 rushing touchdowns and 120 yards. His last game against Arizona State. So let that sink in. This week, Devon faces the BYU defense. They rank 16th in the pass, allowing 159.3 yards per game. BYU also ranks 13th in total defense. This would be a hard-fought game for both quarterbacks. The winner of this will probably be decided on who has the ball last and who can handle the pressure coming from both teams. Last but not least, we're going to end with a watch party going to the Big Ten to see a matchup between USC and independent Notre Dame. Starting with USC quarterback Jaden Maava, the 6'4", 230-pound junior flirted with entering the transfer portal this offseason before signing against it. This decision has seemed to have paid off for him. Jaden having an excellent season, 1,852 passing yards, 13 touchdowns to 2 interceptions, with a 93.1 QBR, which ranks, you guessed it, number 1 in the nation. Jaden hasn't had a bad outing yet. Even in his last outing against Illinois a few weeks back, he had a strong game and will look to continue the streak this week against Notre Dame. This Notre Dame defense ranks 104th in the pass, allowing 245.3 yards per game, and 58th in total defense, allowing 351.5 yards per game. Jaden will have his opportunities against this Notre Dame defense with the weapons in the passing game of Malachi Lemon, and Jacoby Lane, 2 premier talents on the outside of wide receiver. Now for our last QB, redshirt freshman quarterback CJ Carr of Notre Dame. He has 1,622 yards, 13 touchdowns to 3 interceptions, with a QBR of 83.6. Is good enough for 11th in the nation. CJ has been better and better with each game. Heck, he's been better and better with each snap since week 1 of the season. He'll be facing the USC defense ranked 102 against the pass, allowing 243.7 yards per game. And their total defense ranking of 60th overall, allowing 352.2 yards per game. So CJ and Jalen going against 2 defenses that not very good against the pass. Could be a shootout that night when they play. Indiana is the home team. Jaden Maava is playing technically the best QB in the nation right now with a QBR of 1. CJ Carr not too far behind him. These two quarterbacks trying to put the name out there. Not sure if either one of these guys is going to try to enter the draft. I know CJ's not eligible. I don't know if Jaden's going to. Jalen Mayava would try to go. I expect he'll probably come back for another year. But just something for you guys to look at. Start your season off. Check out these guys. We're in the heart of the season, man. So hope you enjoy these matchups. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. We out.